Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is actually my fifth video, and even though there are only four videos in the channel, I actually tried one to make one like maybe 4 or 5 days ago, but I just couldn't upload it because it was way too long. So I'll try to deal with it later, but you'll still get it anyway. So basically it's Sunday today, at least. The point in which I'm making this video is 10 p.m. And the thing is that I've already finished my first week here in Gien, which is in France, as I've already told you. And basically, the thing is that I wanted to tell you everything about like this new job and how everything is how everything is actually going here. I mean, the thing is that this Monday I arrived at work and it was actually quite good because basically like everyone over there was actually really welcoming and all the people over there were nice and I didn't sense any sort of bad feeling between them or something of the sort. It is true that the thing is that I'm someone who's not a menace for them in any sort of way. So the thing is that I actually was actually quite welcomed, and I felt love for that, which is actually quite good. That is something that is quite important. It is true that throughout the week, this is the first one, so I've got to be patient, and it's not that I haven't done much. It is true though that I've already learned how to use one of the uh, technological tools that basically they use over there, which is Clipper. I don't know if someone knows about it or if it's actually quite useful. If that's actually quite useful for you. But the thing is that Clipper is actually a good tool to use whenever you want to basically work in the accounting world, I guess. And this is basically what I've been doing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Apart from that, Thursday and Friday, it is true that I still kept working with Clipper, but I basically couldn't keep in touch with my boss because, well, the thing is that he also got personal problems and he wasn't there on Fridays. So the thing is that basically I just had to go ahead and meet all the people over there. It is really common here in France, apparently, to just say hello to everyone in entire fabric before you start working. Before you actually start working on something, you just say hello to everyone, and that is basically a good way to arrive at work, I guess. I mean, it's not that we are like a multinational enterprise, so I suppose it's something that can be done. Obviously, it is possible, but I didn't sense any sort of bad feeling at all during the week. It is true though that I'm not an expert in the sport or anything like that, but I mean the thing is that it was quite interesting, quite good. So apart from that, I'm trying to make basically my new life here in this little village because it's like literally in the middle of nowhere. Like actually, it's just forest and there is nothing here. And the thing is that the village that is actually the closest one to this fabric is like I don't know, let's say 15 kilometers away or something of the sort. Like it's not really that close at all. So basically, I just decided to meet new people obviously and do basically social activities. Obviously, I also like went to the grocery store and I went to the gym and all that, basically in order to get my life done and everything else. But I also went out, which is something that happens obviously. I actually go out on my free time, but it's not something that I do so often as you might think, because basically because I just don't like going out like every single day or something of the sort. But I mean, anyway, I went to the village, and the thing is that I went over there like Thursday and Friday, and I went to a bar, which is quite cool. It's actually something called Winston, And basically, the people that I've been able to meet over there are quite nice. I've also felt quite well, quite integrated in the group, which is something really important for me and for everyone, I suppose. And over there, I basically just realized that I could join a rugby team. It's not that I actually know anything about rugby, but they told me that I could give it a try if I actually wanted to. So basically, I just got in a team apparently, and I will be working over there on Wednesdays and Fridays, which is indeed something that I was looking for because I know like nothing from this place, and I basically don't know about anyone. So it is good if I am already in a team, like literally in the first week here. Not something that usually happens whenever I move to an actual city or something like that. Like people can be quite difficult to get through sometimes. It depends though. But I mean, I feel like I connect more with people from little villages than I connect people from big cities. I don't know what that is, but it usually is that way sometimes for me. Anyway, the thing for me. Anyway, the thing is that basically I went to that bar twice and people were nice to me, so I basically just decided to go to one of the big cities on the weekend that is the closest one from here. And I decided to go there on Saturday, and I also met new people over there, which are actually quite uh, nice to me. I know it sounds like something like every one of you would be able to do, like any sort of moment in your life, because like most of the people are outgoing and social and everything. But trust me that when I say that I've known what it means to get like refused from a group or rejected or something like that, like from a social group, like being able to fit in and being able to connect with people like on the first try is huge. It's actually not something that we value so often. I mean, the thing is that I remember some times in which basically, well, some group of friends basically just didn't want me to be there or something like that. So I basically had to like stop trying to fit in that group. And maybe you obviously know what I'm talking about, but it can be quite painful. So I just didn't know how to react, like basically if I get rejected in this kind of groups or anything like that. But I mean, they were really nice people. And I mean, the thing is that they were really social and everything, so I really had no problem at all. So everything's going great, which is basically what I was looking for. So basically, in the social aspect, everything is going well because people are really nice to me. I don't know that many people from my age. It is true that most of the people that I usually hang out with so far are people who are on their 30s, and not And like I've got no problem with that. I mean, obviously we share so many things in common and all that, but I mean, like I don't know many people from like 21, 22, maybe 24 age. And professionally wise, everything is going well too. I mean, the thing is that it is true that my first week is it's been quite hectic because I basically had to adapt to like everything that basically people do over here. And sometimes basically you just have to like all the time ask for help and ask if basically if you can do something like to help other people because you got nothing to do yourself. Like you have to prove yourself useful and valuable to others, which is something that I try to do and it's working quite well. um, in those aspects everything is going well. It is true that sometimes maybe being here like all alone in the house it's a bit not depressive, but it is true that sometimes you might feel lonely. It is just the fact that sometimes, like some days of the week, I'm basically just here all alone. Like other days, basically other people just come by and they just go like the following day or something like that because they usually stay here for like 1 or 2 nights or something like that. But I still here like every single day of the week. So it's mm, different, obviously. But I mean, the thing is that they have also been really nice. They are not usually from my age though, but I mean, I still like get along and everything else. So everything here is going well so far. But next week, not this one that is actually gonna come like tomorrow, but the following one, I will be basically just starting my master in business administration, and that is gonna be in Paris. So I'll have to go from here to Paris and then go back here. And it's good. Like it's definitely one of my main goals. Like let's say that I have like about three main goals here, like for this year. I first of all want to make sure that everything's going well in the master's degree that I'm gonna do, that I fit in, that I pass, that I know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna try to get in contact with the Confucius Institute because I would like basically to go there so that I can learn Chinese writing skills. I'll talk about that in another video. And the third one is that I basically just want to save up money so that I can basically just go there to China after I finish my master's degree. Those are basically my main three goals for this year, and it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. So I feel kind of motivated now, and that is good. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's good because I mean it's almost 11 p.m. and I should just basically go to bed and everything else. But I mean, I basically like the idea that everything is like going well so far, like around here. It is not usually that. It's not usually this way, the way that it works, like during the first week or so. But I'm really glad it happens this time. Thank you so much. I'll be obviously posting more videos lately, all the days, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to basically leave a comment below or just like the video, please do so and subscribe to my channel. I'll basically post up the videos regularly and I'll make sure that I keep you entertained. Goodbye.